Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you have not yet subscribed, please do subscribe just to support my channel now. Meanwhile, I'm still introducing you to this video. So guys, in this video I will be helping you guys with ENN 1504. Now, most of you asked me to help you guys, and then you should know that I'm not a lecturer, I'm just a law student. So guys, this is not one of the best modules that I like, because I only obtained for the, I'm just say 52%. So yeah, this module is kind of like tricky, but I do believe that I have certain information which could be useful for you guys so that you can pass this module now. So I'll try by all means to help you out, even though I'm not the best, but I will try to help you out now. So let's get to it. So as you can see, ENN 1504, and then I will just only touch the most important part. Assignment should be submitted online in Moodle platform. Yeah, and then you should convert it into PDF. So if you convert it into a Word document, or other document except PDF, it's not going to be marked. So just to be on the safe side, please make sure that you convert it into PDF. Check that you have uploaded the correct file containing your specific assignment. So you should make sure that you name your file correctly so that you remember that this one is ENN 1504 assignment 1. The plagiarism form available on the last page of this tutorial letter should accompany this assignment. So when it comes to declaration form, it is that plagiarism form. There's no need for you to print it out, sign it, and then try to attach it to your assignment and whatnot. What you can do just to save time and money, you type your assignments, and then when you are done at the end of the page, even in other assignments or other modules, mean to say, you just, after like referencing and all those stuff, then you just put declaration form, or you can just say plagiarism form. You just copy it from the original and then you paste it there, and then you fill in your details. That is an electronic plagiarism form. It will be accepted. The due date will be what this one you guys understand. So let's go to question 1. Question 1, writing skills in a workplace correspondence. So as you can see guys, it states that note, this assignment contains 2 compulsory questions. So it's question 1 and question 2. So you should make sure that you answer those questions, memorandum and minutes. And then it should be one document. It should be one document. It should not be like 2 documents and be like question 1 it has its own document, and then no, it should be one document. So let's start guys. So as you see, you'll go through this thing. Please read the following guidelines before attempting to answer this assignment. Guys, before you answer any assignment, you should go through the guideline or the instructions. That's the thing that is making you guys to not understand this assignment and other assignments, because they give you a guide, and if you don't follow those instructions, and then you see dust. Most people will be like, how can I write a memorandum and what because of a given a memorandum, then what you don't understand what you are requested to do. So the purpose of this assignment is to assess your ability to write a memorandum. So you need to write a memorandum. As you can see, this required not important. You'll go through that thing alone. Work through unit 1 in the study guide and the learning unit 1 in the working book before attempting to answer this question. So guys, you need to go to your study guide under unit 1, and then workbook and whatnot. I do believe where you got that study guide, you even get that thing of workbook and whatnot. Now I've never seen that workbook, but I do believe that it will contain important information which is going to be helping you with drafting a memorandum. So the importance of you going to that study guide and workbook is that they want you to understand. They want you to understand what is a memorandum. Why do we write a memorandum? And then once you understand what is a memorandum, why do we write a memorandum, you'll be able to understand the importance of a memorandum and how it fits in the working industry and what the purpose of it. And then once you understand the purpose of it, they also want you to understand how to write a memorandum. Before you can start, before we can start this assignment, you need to understand the purpose of a memorandum. Why should we write a memorandum? And then from there, how do we write a memorandum? The memorandum has opening, introduction, paragraph, body, which has paragraphs, and sign off. Those paragraphs, they have a certain number of, how can I say, paragraphs. Those paragraphs have certain lines. I think that introduction is 2 to 3 lines, and then body can consist of 2 to 3 paragraphs, and then each paragraph should have about, I think that is 4 or 5 lines. So just to help you guys with writing a memorandum or understanding the structure of a memorandum, because of when you write a memorandum, you need to understand the structure of the memorandum. That's why I state that there's opening, introduction, body, and signing off. So you should understand that when I'm writing my body, on the first paragraph, what is the main thing that I should write? Is it, should I state all the issues out, or should I do what, or should I not do what? So just to make it easier for you guys, in the description of this video, I'm going to post, there will be a link, there will be a YouTube link which consists of a video which was made by ENN 1504 lectures in 2020. So they were explaining how you can draft how you can write a memorandum. Like they are explaining the structure of a memorandum, each and every part. They're giving you the details for how to write a memorandum, how to write who's the sender, who's the writer, who is the opening, the introduction, and the signing off, how you should sign off a memorandum, how you should do what. So you need to go through that video before you can attempt to answer this thing. Reason being for me to say that you need to understand what is a memorandum and you need to understand how you should write a memorandum, the structure of a memorandum, is because of this thing. If you go further, it states that refer to the assignment criteria in this document. You will be assessed in terms of content, context, structure, style, register, language accuracy, editing, and proofreading. So they just want to test if you'll be able to show up those things. So that's why I'm saying that going and checking how you should write a memorandum. When you're writing a memorandum, what is the purpose of writing a memorandum? The purpose of writing a memorandum is going to show you how memorandums should be drafted and what. That's where you will be learning about the structure of the memorandum, style which was used, the register, the language that you should use there, and then editing. Like you should understand whether should I use past tense or should I use present tense and what you understand. So going through that video, you'll be able to understand what is required of you, what you should do. And then one thing that I have realized, then we can go to that assignment. I just want to touch a bit about that assignment. In that assignment, they have given you a memorandum already. So what you have to do, you just have to edit it. So most of you are just kind of confused with what are we supposed to do with this draft and what. You are required to edit it. So you cannot edit something which you don't even know the structure of it. So that's why it is very important for you to understand the structure of a memorandum. Once you understand the structure of a memorandum, you'll be able to understand the style which is used to write the memorandum, the language which I should write, the language which I should use in that memorandum, and what. So that's where you'll be able to state everything in that memorandum. You will be able to write who is the sender and what of that memorandum, looking at that draft and looking at the background of that memorandum which you are given. Then you'll be able to do that. And then once you know the structure of a memorandum and whatnot, it is very easy, guys. You just go to that draft and then you just have to edit it, looking at the background. Most of the things that are there, like the errors that are there, is grammar. Just have to correct the grammar which was used there. You just have to edit it there and there. Proofreading is going to help you to state out the errors which they have made through grammar, spellings, and other stuff, guys. You understand? They can make a spelling error, like for example, I can give you, they can write a person's name with small letters. And we know that when we are writing a name of a person, every time when we are writing a name of a person, it starts with what? A capital letter. That is correcting what? A spelling. Grammar. Yeah, grammar. Then you will also be able to notice grammar errors and whatnot. But for grammar, if you're using a word app, there's a part whereby there's this option which you could press, which has I think it is under review, called edit. It's going to help you out with editing. So that's going to help you out with editing. It kind of like helped me a lot with grammar, because I know that I have a problem with grammar stuff. Yeah. So that's it with this assignment, guys. Let's go to the next part. So the next part states that the background and whatnot. I will read that one alone, guys. So as you can see, guys, instructions. Read the draft memorandum below, which contains some elaborate errors, as I have stated, and improve it by reversing, editing, and proofreading it. So you have to reversing it. Yeah, I think that I pronounced it very well. Editing and proofreading. Proofreading, guys, is to recheck something. If you read something, like you read it in a form of checking errors. So you have to make sure that before you submit this assignment, you have read it more than 20 times, so that you should be correctly 100% sure that there is no error. You should make sure that all the spellings are correct, grammar and everything, so that you may be able to get what? 50%. Yeah, if it is 50%, of you should get a total on this question. And this means that you should write and improve. You should write and improve the final version of the memorandum, which will be sent to the member of the community and the youth. I still remember that someone asked this question, saying that should we submit old draft and final draft now? You will submit final draft. You cannot submit old draft, because of the person who will be marking this thing request you to submit answers, not questions. They cannot give you questions and then when you return back the questions. No, you should submit the final draft only. Already they have the old draft, so there's no need for you to submit the draft. And then it states that in your final version of the memorandum, you should revise the structure of the memorandum. I cannot say well. So as I have stated, that the structure of the memorandum is very important. You should understand the structure of a memorandum. That's why I state that you should ask yourself this question: what is a memorandum? What is the importance of a memorandum? What is the purpose of a memorandum? Now, why should we write memorandum in workplaces? And how do we write a memorandum? Once you are able to answer those questions, or you are able to understand the answers of those questions, that's where you'll be able to know how you can write a memorandum. You will be able to understand to write the addresses of those, the address of that memorandum, and the opening of that memorandum, introduction, body, and signing off of that memorandum, and how it's going to help you with structuring it. Include additional relevant information and omit irrelevant information. So guys, you need to take out irrelevant. To omit is to take out. To omit is to take out. So you should take out irrelevant information and then put relevant information. So how are you gonna do that? You are gonna be using the background of that memorandum to improve that draft of that memorandum. That's how you'll be able to see which is relevant and which is irrelevant. Then you strike out the ones that are irrelevant. Use correct grammar, sentence structure to establish the appropriate style and register. So guys, as I have stated, grammar, those are the things that they check: spelling, grammar, and some punctuations and all that. So please make sure that you correct your grammar, you make use of a correct grammar. So if you're using a word app, guys, it's going to be easy for you for this thing of grammar. And sentence structure to establish. So sentence structure, so you need to understand that should we write a memorandum in past tense or previous tense or what tense or what. So if you go through that video, you're gonna see how you should write that thing, because of there are some certain lectures there explaining it. You will understand. I just want to cut this video short as possible. Write well structured paragraph that are consistent, coherent and logically sequenced. Okay, sharp. So as I have stated, that structure of paragraphs, memorandum has paragraphs, so you should understand how many paragraphs you write and what. If you still remember, back in high school, and I still remember when I was doing my home language, they used to say that a paragraph consists of 6 to 7 lines when I was writing an essay, and then introduction is about it was 4 to 5. So this a memorandum, it has its own numbers, né? So go through that video, you will see those numbers which I'm talking about, né? And then guys, that's how you do this thing. And one thing about this module that I can tell you guys is that this module, it has classes. It has classes, just that they have changed the system. I was gonna show you, because in my time we were using CAS system. I think, yeah, it is CAS system, not this module what. So with this module what, I don't know how you can access those classes, but those classes are there. And every time when they give you an assignment, the lecturers are going to make a video explaining how you should approach that assignment. That's what I like about ENN lectures. They are so active. And whenever you're writing an assignment, whenever they give you an assignment, they're going to explain to you. And even in your examination, you'll be writing this thing in a form of a portfolio. It's going to be a portfolio. Obviously, it's going to be a portfolio of about 3 days or 2 days. Then, before you write that portfolio, they're going to make a video. It's going to be in the form of a class, telling you what will be in that portfolio. They will not tell you about the questions, but they will tell you about the content of that portfolio. If question 1 is going to be a memorandum, they're going to tell you that question 1 is going to be a memorandum, but they will not give you details. Then they start teaching you or preparing you how to write a memorandum. If it's supposed to be a revision, that's how they will do a revision. Then they will start doing a revision. If they never told you anything about the memorandum, then that's where they will start telling you about that memorandum and telling you that this portfolio consists of this certain questions and what. So if you don't know how to find that class or those links which will lead you to that class, and one thing that I like is that after making a video, they kind of like post it there and leave it there, so that anyone could access it in whatever time they want to access it. So if you don't know how you can do that thing, I do believe that every group, it has a TA. So go ask your TAs how you can access those classes. You can even ask your lecturers about that thing. I do believe that they will assist you better than I can say. So guys, good luck with this module. And then guys, as for question 2, I have seen that it is writing minutes of a meeting or what. So for that one, it's very simple to write minutes and what, but I will also put that link in the description of this video, so you'll go there and you'll see how to draft a memorandum. It is a video. It's also a video which was made by previous lectures in 2020, so it contains a useful information which could help you to write minutes of a meeting. Writing minutes of a meeting is easy compared to writing a memo and other stuff. I see it easy. Seriously, I see it easy. So yeah, you just have to write the opening of the meeting, like summarize everything that was done there. The opening of the meeting, who said what, the address of the problem or issue, or the purpose of that meeting, then who said what, who did not say what. You just have to take out important things which were said, and then yeah, you write conclusion or resolution of that meeting, or what was said to close that meeting, and what. But I highly recommend that go to your study guides and go through that video. And also, if you go to Telegram, go to group info, then you will see files, and then under files, please search 201. That is a code for memorandums. Then you press enter, then you're gonna see previous memorandums which were shared in this group. Yeah, they're going to differ according to years. So you just have to check the examples, how they have given students feedback based on writing minutes and memorandums, investigative reports and whatnot. So you just have to see how they have responded, or how they have created those memorandums. So then you'll understand the structure and how you should do, or how you should approach those questions. So because of, you'll be looking at the examples. So guys, please do subscribe, and thank you for watching. Please share the video with whoever is in need of the information.